Sure.
Can't even get the last one in the box, and we got another one. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching part 1. It is time for part 2. Not going to ramble on at all. Here is the video.
37 feet down.
Actually, that's a shallower one.
Oh, look at the fish coming out of it. Smell.
You lift it right up over.
Smell fry?
Right up over, just like that. Yep, that's what they're down there eating.
You want to hand me your blackjack there and I'll smack it?
I'll tell you, I'll just leave them there for 1 sec. We'll get this other guy in first.
Okay.
Is it a big one, Brian?
No. That might.
Oh.
That'll work too.
He was swimming with it or something.
Oh, he's on there for sure.
Oh yeah, he woke up now. Now that he drove the hook through his jaw, he woke up.
You should have saw his first hook set on the 12-inch smallmouth. Oh my God, he crossed his
Nothing but a
eyes.
set of lips left.
It was Kevin Van Dam style.
Nice.
And the cool thing in this one's got the screen on the back, so you can actually see what you're looking at.
Oh.
I can't
Well,
see. I can't see it that well, but
That's what mine's missing. Yeah, see, I got the old one. You always had to watch it. You always had to hook it to your phone and do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You knew what you recorded or what you didn't record.
what you tried to
Yeah,
record.
like, damn, I missed it.
I need to get some dipsies. I could definitely catch some fish with some dipsies, I think.
They're versatile too. Catch a lot of different types of fish.
I hate walleye.
10 feet down.
I hate
100 feet
walleye. Especially you're using boards for them. You catch a 15-inch walleye, your board will barely even move.
Right. You end up dragging them.
Yeah, yeah. 2 days I put 36 hours in on Lake Independence to catch one walleye, and I dragged him halfway around the lake before I realized he was on there. Like a 7-inch jointed fire tiger rapala, maybe getting 5 foot down over like 30 foot of water the whole time, and he hit it, and I dragged him for so long.
This is a bait fish.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think so at first, but we'll take it.
Well, you get the dipsy involved, and they feel like giants for a little bit. Everyone's adding to the awesome picture we're gonna take.
Not too bad though.
Oh, you're fine. Yeah, it's over there shooting. They've got no, or
One more shirt. I lied, one more.
put your thumb on, yeah.
That's okay.
Kids are shooting past the shooting light. They have lead on them, which you're not. That's a big no-no in duck hunting. And so they gave them a warning, and I'm like, all right, mind you, we're standing at the boat ranch. They're shooting, and I kid you not, John, I'm watching these BBs hit the water 10 feet in front of me. And so the kid, you know, the DNR officer goes on his way. Kids come back, and the kid's talking to me. He's like, hey, do you know about this? And he goes, yeah, a week ago they got me because I didn't have my duck stamp. $270. And I'm like, you didn't learn your lesson the first time, you idiot.
That's the thing I like about my fish. Like, I can get drunk as shit, shoot my AR-15 at 4 o'clock in the morning at nothing, and no one will bother me. I mean, I don't do it often.
Sounds a lot like Texas, my man.
There you go.
I don't do it often because I hunt back there, but I do that a lot.
Just lost a big one. That's all right, because we got like 10 in the box. We got Frank hard at
I
work.
just looked over and saw that rod going like,
Stuck him. Oh,
came off too, didn't it?
Yep.
Man, what is going on? That's weird. They're doing drive-bys on it.
drive-bys. We just had the last 2 shake off, but we're not going to lose this one. I shouldn't have said that probably, but. Tell you what, if you don't get that grease off right away, it sticks.
Slippery too, yeah. And then it gets ground in. You got him.
That's a big
Yeah,
one.
you're off the ball.
That's a nice fish. Yeah.
No, he ain't going down.
That's, I mean, you're off the ball. I just dropped the ball 40 feet and you didn't have any line come out. Yeah, don't jerk on it. Nice and easy.
That's a big fish, brother.
Yep. I thought for a second it was a little ball, but no sir. Same thing. You keep go right over the middle. Okay.
Don't mind me. I'll get out of the way. I can swim good.
Just take your time with them, and that's the light. That's the only 12-pound test on that rod.
Oh,
so
really?
That's a just nice.
6 pound leader. Be careful.
Nice and easy.
This might have to be 2 videos.
Staying down, dude.
When I caught the big one on Isle Royale, it was like the first like half of the flight. I'm like, am I snagged?
I know.
Like no head shaking.
Yeah.
And I was moving still, and I'm like, I'm pulling it up, and all of a sudden, like 4 or 5 good, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, oh my God, I got a fish. And I'm sitting there contemplating. I'm like, do I try and put him in the bass net? No, I'm gonna tire him out. I'm gonna try to hand land him.
Yeah.
And I got him up, and I'm like, I'm gonna try to put him in the net. Because before that, I put a 30-inch pike in there, and I thought that was the extent. But I got up to the 33-inch lake trout. I'm like, it can at least handle that. Look at that dough ball. Good work, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Some good fish fries coming.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's another one. The action up close. Oh, he's mean. It's a really light colored one.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Is that a moonshine?
That's a Silver Streak, greasy chicken
We'll
wing.
cut that one out. No, I'm just kidding.
There you go.
You definitely got him hooked now. There's only so many camera angles I can get when we're catching so many fish.
Sorry to throw all these problems at you.
God, this is terrible.
Trick it up my top. They're getting smaller as the day goes on. Yeah, I got you. It's gotta be popped.
No, I don't think so. Now you're off.
I was really.
Don't worry, I got the hooks at that time. Oh, that's a nicer one, eh?
That one there.
I think you're snagged.
No, that was yesterday.
Which time?
Every time.
I had to pull a lot of Franks with him yesterday. I was like, yeah, just give me that rod, I'll get it off for you.
Yeah.
Oh, here, I got that.
do me a favor? Can you turn that radio off for a second? I'll explain why in a second. YouTube's got so many BS rules.
Oh,
like
yeah.
if that was playing in the
Trademark
yeah,
stuff?
oh yeah.
I got you. I know what that's all about.
And that is, it hurts me because that's like one of my favorite spots too. And it's probably quiet enough to where it won't be a problem, but
Keep doing a good shot. Not to get a good shot, not able to use it.
Well, you can't have music in the background.
not copyrighted music. Might be the wall hanger, brother. What was the biggest one you got yesterday? It's like 14?
17. Just under it. It was 16 something, but we round.
How long is that?
We round up.
Like 35?
It was right about 35 or so. We
Okay.
didn't measure it, but probably mid 30s.
You're probably pretty decent at judging distance like that, right?
I can get pretty close. Fishing that. Okay. Oh man, might have been one.
This one might take a minute. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. What kind of rods you run mostly?
Shimano's.
Okay.
Shimano's and Daiwas, but I'm slowly switching over to the Shimano's now.
Okay. We were an ugly stick and eagle claw kind of family. Can't break an ugly stick.
Ugly sticks either. Love ugly sticks.
They just load up so well as rigger rods too.
Yes, they do. Damn.
Ah, you know what you're doing. All right, all right.
Maybe.
You gotta pump them. Should I call your taxidermist?
You might want to. He thinks I'm going fishing for salmon still, so.
This is gonna be the perfect time for another 4 rods to go off. Whoa! No!
No, he didn't. He jumped off. Yeah, I saw that rod go.
Oh no!
Yes.
That one hurt my feelings.
Damn, he wasn't far either.
We're wrapping her up. Quick little morning trip. Put the hammer down in the lake trout. Pretty sure we got some happy guys around here. Just had a bloody nose. There's potentially blood on my face. Fish hit me right in the face. The big one Brian lost hit me right in the face. It was at least every bit of probably 40, 50 pounds. Monster. The one that got away. We'll catch up with you guys at the dock. We got something special in store for these guys.
And the nurse calls Mr. Smith. I go, oh my God. So I went up to him after he come out of his thing. I go, sir, can I ask you a question? He goes, yeah. I said, were you in the Army?
Almost like he's done this once or twice before, eh?
A little bit of practice.
Thanks, Mike.
So we're gonna take a few of these fresh fillets and do a lunch over here on the shore. It sounds good to you guys?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
Thank you.
Grand finale
Oh, look at the, I haven't been
of the fishing trip. Catch, cook, and clean lake trout. Prepared from the man and the better half themselves. Daybreak Charters. Definitely highly recommended.
Thanks, guys.
At Hunters for Life, it is our mission to make the great outdoors accessible to anyone and everyone regardless of age, limitation, or disability, one partner at a time. Our great partners include Threads and Ink, Huron Mountain Rod Company, made right here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, Mud Buddy Motors, based out of Utah, our good friend Nick over at Superior Outfitters, also a dealer for Huron Mountain Rods, Brian McCarter with Nemesis Baits, Light Dreamers, custom pike and muskie baits, based out of Chicago, ships worldwide, and last but not least, our good buddy Adam Carpenter, host of the one and only Outdoor Show. All right, everybody, thank you for watching, and as always, happy adventures.